Update 22 is coming soon. Okay, we got the first look at some of the news that's going to be coming in that update, which is the Vampire as well as Portal Mage talents. Portal Mage is also getting a little bit of a rework, which is definitely necessary. That card stinks right now. We're going to be showing off exactly what the talents are, getting the first look at what they look like. Guys, grab your coffee, grab your device, and let's head on down to Game by the Beat. Welcome back once again, fellas. We're going to be jumping right into the video discussing the upcoming talents to the new and improved Vampire as well as Portal Mage. So as we know, there's going to be a new update. What is it, 21.1 or something like that? I forget what it is. To where there's going to be a bunch of different changes, but the only information that we've gotten thus far is these two units that are getting talents, okay? Which is pretty cool because both of these units are epics and neither of them are anywhere close to meta, okay? So this is what we're gonna do to break down the video, okay? We're gonna be showing this 1.5 minute clip of what it looks like. It's our first look at these talents and at this video, okay? Then we're gonna be going down the exact list, explaining what the talents are, how it works, and then we're gonna go back and watch the clip once more, just so that we can now understand what we're actually looking at. If you guys want to go and find the information for yourself, best possible way to go to is the Royale official Discord page or the Royale official Facebook page, which is where we're at right now. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. We got a minute and a half here introducing the new talents. Vampire, let's talk about it. Empower your units, okay. So what is it? Okay, so that's the first left side talent. Unleash your inner rage. So it's actually doing damage now, clearly, right? Vampire doing damage. Feed the swarm. Okay, you got a bunch of mana right there. Steal mana from your opponent. I'm not at all surprised that they're turning Vampire into somewhat of a toxic card. And then summon the Deadly Ghoul. So you can kind of summon a monster over there. That's pretty cool. Beefy monster as well as something similar to like Alchemist or Demonologist or whatever. Now Portal Mage. Is that what I said? Teleport more monsters. I don't know why they changed the format. Now, here we go. Okay. Monsters from Multiverse. Okay, so you can send monsters to the other opponent. Okay, that's kind of cool. Deal more AoE. That's worthwhile. Weaken the monsters. Again, worthwhile. Share the damage. Not sure how that's gonna work, but we're gonna take a peek at it, okay? And then open the portals. Did it send it to your opponent? That's sick. That's sick. And you know what? To be fair, ooh, look at the picture, right? That's really, really sick. So neither of these are legendaries, right? So thank goodness that they're getting talents that are not legendaries, because now we can actually do that. We can actually max those out if we feel like it's viable. We can max those out and see what the actual talents look like. For instance, that Portal Mage talent at the end is dope, okay? And I almost never use that word. But if it was a legendary, no way in heck would I ever be able to max out my Portal Mage just to get that one talent. But let's talk about what the actual talents are, okay? I'll try to put up the information so you guys can follow along. So new talents. Vampire. In one of the ancient crypts of the island of Random, the crown of the Vampire Lord was discovered. It gives incredible power to its owner, and a serious struggle ensued for the possession of this crown, leading to mixed results. The vampire population has dwindled, but the survivors have awakened new abilities within themselves. Okay. Level 9. Talents allow the vampire to bite units on the field. It's a vampire, biting, makes sense. Giving them additional boosts or strengthening himself. Pretty cool. Level 11 talents makes it possible to summon bats and drain mana from monsters or steal it from the enemy. Level 13 talents convert all the vampire's damage into poison damage or weaken bitten monsters. Into poison damage or weaken bitten monsters, okay? And then with the ultimate talent, the vampire gains the form of a lord who can summon a white Is that what it, W-I-G-H-T, white? To a chain of monsters on the opponent's side. The white is a regular monster, but with increased health. It moves slowly and speeds up nearby monsters. Oh, it also speeds up nearby monsters. Really, really cool. And then we're into the Portal Mage, okay? Portal Mage. The Portal Mage is the best choice for those who like to organize endless parties. Have fun stylishly and not to stop for a while. You shall not pass, and you shall not pass either. No one will pass. Mwahahaha. Someone tell him the random con is over. I want to go home. Okay. Base ability. Changes. Oh, were there changes for Vampire? No, so we're actually going to get changes for Portal Mage. Okay. Base ability changes. The Portal Mage periodically selects a random target, then teleports it, and other nearby monsters with a small radius back. Okay. In addition, when merging, it also teleports the first few monsters in the chain back. Okay, so that's something new, right? Merging didn't do anything previously. Now it's doing something. That's worthwhile. When teleported, monsters deal damage to others in a small radius around them. Okay, bosses can be teleported only once per wave. Any monsters summoned by players are not affected. Okay, so that's really cool. They're actually reworking, doing a balancing change for Portal Mage, which is definitely needed, right? Nobody's playing Portal Mage. Plus, they're giving him talents. So let's talk about the talents. Level 9 talents give the Portal Mage the ability to teleport monsters to the enemy's side or increase area damage with teleported monsters. Level 11 talents increase or decrease critical damage received by the enemies depending on which side they appear on, or provide additional mana after killing a teleported monster. Level 13 talents weaken or strengthen teleported enemies depending on which side they're on, or link them into a common chain where any damage they receive is reflected to the connected monsters. And then the ultimate talent, which I definitely think is the best one, as it should be, the ultimate talent opens up the ability to summon a portal healer from another dimension to the opponent's side. The healer, at the moment of his death, restores half of the lost health to monsters in a small radius. Okay, that wasn't exactly what I thought was happening. The ultimate talent opens up an ability to summon a portal healer from another dimension to the opponent's side. The healer, at the moment of his death, restores half of the lost health to the monster. So he didn't actually send the puppeteer to his opponent. He sent a healer to his opponent, which is then healing the puppeteer. Okay, so now let's restart this clip. Let's watch it one more time through, and now we should have a little bit better information here. Introducing the new talents. Here we go. We keep going, okay? I wish they, like, showed the... I know they show it at the end, but I like how you actually have to move the vampire to bite. That's really cool. And then biting them increases them. And then that's the mode of using vampire as a damage dealer. Feed the swarm. So this is, again, trying to boost other cards. That's the toxic one. Steal mana from your opponent, right? And then the final one, you send a monster to the other side. You got to kill it first. So it looks like it almost stops the monsters. But then it's boosted, and it speeds up monsters in that little radius. Really cool. Portal Mage getting reworked. Rework base ability. So that's what this is. That's why it looks like that. Okay. Now we're into the talents. So see right there, first bunch, he merged, and that's what sent him. So it moved them back, and it also sent them to your opponents. It looks like they were about to lose right there. That's kind of funny. Weaken monsters, definitely worthwhile. So now the ones that are around it are doing a little bit of damage, and then open portals. So it moved him back, it summoned that guy, and it's now boosting the HP. They should have chosen anything. There you go. Okay, it went from 1 mil to 1.1, so it's showing the health right there. Coming soon once again, fellas. Really, really cool. We're going to have to check it out, right? I think the best part about this whole thing is the fact that it's not a legendary. I love that. That's super amazing. I can't wait to try it out. We've actually been playing around with Vampire a little bit recently just because it was a Dark Domain faction. And if either of those cards could make their way into the meta, it could be really cool, right? I feel like they just need minor adjustments, and like Portal Mage, for example, has a ability unlike any other card. So it just needs a minor adjustment to actually make it really overpowered, which I think is probably what they're scared of. Vampire, on the other hand, could be the best mana production in the game, right? Which nobody really uses mana production necessarily anymore, but mana is still super important. So I don't know. Could be really interesting. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, but that's going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my games, check out my TikTok, and I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.